This Paolo Banchero build is unguardable on NBA 2K25. Now we have enough playmaking to get ankle breakers. Y'all know what color this is, green bean chicken wing. And this wouldn't be a Paolo build if we didn't have finishing on him, as we split the defense and get the easy dunk off. And we also gotta have a high enough 3-point rating to make open shots just like this, green bean chicken wing. But in today's video, I'm going to be showing you how I make my Paolo Banchero build in NBA 2K25. Now, before we get into the build, let me show y'all the animations that I'm using on this player. And I'm also going to give y'all the jump shot I was using as well. Now, as y'all can see for the base, we're actually using Paolo's base. And I like this base a lot. It's very consistent for me. And I haven't really had no problem with it so far. But if y'all could do me a favor and like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on post notifications to the channel so you can be notified when I post. We is on that grind in 20k subs, and can we also try to get 100 likes on today's video. Now, starting off with the build, you can go with either small forward or power forward. I personally went with small forward, but it's still a chance you will get put at power forward. For the height, you want to go with 6'10". For the weight, you want to go with 220 pounds so we can get the certain body types to be built just like Paolo. And we're also going to go with a 7'3" wingspan. Now, starting off with the finishing, we're going to put our close shot all the way up to an 80. For the driving leg, we're going to put it all the way up to a 90 so we can get gold physical finisher. And for the driving dunk, we're going to go ahead and put it all the way up to an 87 so we can get silver posterizer and contact dunks. We're also going to get a 75 standing dunk so we can get a lot more dunk packages, and also a 79 post control so we can get gold post fade phenom. Now, as y'all can see in these clips, we can make crazy layups just like this. That's that Zion Williamson layup package. That's probably one of the best layup packages to use for these taller builds. As y'all can see, you can just go right into the paint and make crazy layups. And we do have that gold physical finisher, so we're not going to have a problem at all really getting to that paint. Now, as y'all can see right here, I'm getting boxed up a little bit. I hit him with the post fade. He can't guard that at all. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you plus one it, you can get it on Hall of Fame. That's really up to y'all and personal preference. As y'all can see, we push the ball down the court and dunk it straight down. Hey, listen, this build has crazy finishing to where you should not really have a problem at all finishing in that paint. Look, right here, we hit him with the post fade. He could not guard me. He jumped too late. Now, depending on the opponent's interior and just strength, things like that, they will not be able to push you off. If you back them down, you can drop step with this build. This build is very strong as far as using the post control and having that drive and dunk. As y'all can see, we can go into the paint and make crazy layups as well. Having an 87 driving dunk is going to allow us to get pro contact dunks, which is going to be very useful in a lot of different situations. As y'all can see, this play right here, we're pushing the ball down the court and get the easy dunk. Nobody's blocking that. But moving on to the shooting, we're going to max out the mid-range to an 87. For the 3-ball, we're going to max it out to an 80. Now, as y'all can see, we do have a lower 3-ball, but we have that high mid-range, so we can still get a lot of good bases and releases. And we're also going to get a 79 free throw. Now, like I said before, having an 83 ball is not bad whatsoever. As long as you have your hot spots, your lethal zones, things like that, you should be able to hit consistently. If you have a good jump shot as well, then you will not have no problem with shooting the ball. Now, as y'all can see, that 87 mid-range is definitely going to be crazy, because if you use normal to dribble pull up, you're going to be unstoppable as far as shooting in the mid-range, because it gives you such good fade animations, and you're definitely elevated off the ground, so where you can shoot over people with this fade, especially smaller defenders. Look at this play right here. I hit him with the quick cross right over those. He fouled me. Now, I definitely like using the mid-range a lot because it helps my player get his offensive attributes up. If I'm hitting in the mid-range, I start working my way out to the 3. That's just my play style. But if you want to start off with shooting 3s, you could as well. I just recommend going for more mid-range shots, get your shot going, so that way you won't be stressed out about missing. Now, like I said in the beginning, I did give y'all my jump shot that I was using. I'm actually using Paolo's base. So Paolo's base is not bad at all. I'm able to time it, and I will say what will really help you a lot with using a player like this is that you +1 your set shot specialist, so when you're taking those standstill shots, it won't be a problem as much as to making them, and you won't really be stressed out with just having silver. I mean, silver is still good, but it's not as good as gold, so just go for it. But now we're going to be moving on to the playmaking. Now for the pass accuracy, we're going to put it to a 75. For the ball handle, we're going to go ahead and put it all the way up to a 77. We get bronze handles for days and bronze ankle assassin, and we also get bronze unpluggable, and we're also going to get that 69 speed with ball, so we can get bronze lightning launch. Now we won't be dribbling crazy, but there is a way to dribble on these taller builds. You can make it work. It just really takes a lot of time in the mod court and labbing up, but there's definitely ways you can dribble. I wouldn't try to do it a lot, but if you want to get yourself open, then you definitely have to learn how to do a few dribble moves on taller builds. Now, as y'all can see for the pass accuracy, I'm just showing it off that it's not that slow. If you put it on his actual pass style, it's going to get there. It's just you really got to be careful with your passes because these lane steals in this game is crazy. But as long as it gets there to your teammates and they're able to hit their shots open or just hit the slip, things like that when the backdoor cuts, then you should not have a problem at all. But moving on to the defense, now Paolo is not the greatest defender. I looked at his stats and I mean, it's not really the greatest, but it'll help out a lot depending on the situation. We get a 65 interior, 68 perimeter. For the steal, we're going to put it to a 60. To get bronze interceptor, you can +1 it to get silver. And we're also going to get a 53 block. Now for the offensive rebound, I did put it to a 65. And the defensive rebound, we're going to put it to a 75. Now as y'all can see, the stats is not the greatest, but it is what it is. We're going to move on to the physicals. For the speed, we're going to max out to a 79. The agility, we're going to put it to a 73. For the strength, we're going to put it to an 84 for Hall of Fame strong handle. And we're also going to get a 75 vertical for our silver posterizer. Now here's the stats. Y'all let me know what y'all think. And I'm going to show y'all the takeovers as well. I like using either clinic or offensive artist or even spot up shooter. If you want to be a spot up player, you could use that as well. It's really up to y'all, but here's the shades that we get. Now I'm not gonna lie, these shades is not the greatest, but it is a good build, and I feel like this build name represents him as well. He's a balanced offensive wing, you know what I'm saying? You can make this at power forward and get a different build name, but I personally just like how this player is so well rounded. Y'all let me know what y'all think. But this is the end of the video, and I just want to say that I appreciate all y'all for tuning in. If you're new to the channel, why don't you like, comment, subscribe. We is on that grinding 20k subs, and check out my most recent videos popping up on the screen right here. And hey man, I'm out.